All right, guys. Actually, this is actually take two because the first time I said, "Hey, I'll do it exactly." Hey, guys, I'm here watching some Red Zone and working on trying to figure out an easy way to make some money while also, you know, showing everybody what I have up for trade or sale. Uh, Obviously, I'm going to show you some of the stuff I see. It's going to have to figure the video would do because it's going to be a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. And this way we can look at them individually, maybe make some comments about stuff. Now, because I forgot to lower the volume on Red Zone. Of course, I'm over here because and the Packers just took a 14-point lead again. So I do need, well, actually, it's 10, 21 10 on the 11-point lead. So I do need the Bears to score, and I need DeAndre Swift to score one of those touchdowns for fantasy football, as well as my, parlay to go through. It's literally all I'm missing. Everything else is going really good. Get myself some toy money, and the Bears are driving, so that's good. But in the meantime, yes, I'm a Dolphin fan, die hard. But let's get started on showing some of the figures that what I have. It'll take some time. I'm going to make a really, really, really long video, and hopefully it'll get approved in some groups. But on my page, you can see it in full. Here we go. Azrael Batman Night Quest. Now, this take on Batman, it is from I love the actual original colors of the Asbat. It is literally the same exact figure from the orange and the blue platinum that was very, very popular. And in my opinion, these are the better colors. But for whatever reason, because there was a lot of him, not as popular. Batman Troika. Oh boy. So his schnoz is a little bit like, hey, what's this? But I love the long ears, the cape, everything, the color, the actual cow is amazing. I mean, it's very underrated figure, and for whatever reason, another one that's amazing. People were excited for, and then just let it sit. This is probably the ultimate excitement figure, but nobody jumped on at what I guess since it's a regular release, it's everywhere, and not a lot of people enjoyed it. Is the armor suit Hal Jordan? It's comic accurate. I would say just as much as it could be. I know Todd loves to add his little touch to it. But here's where I like it a lot is you see some of that cell shading on the legs and on the abs. That's amazing. I love that. I love what they did with that. Now here's what I would have done different. A little bit more of a translucent look on the armor so it looked more like a construct rather than just he's wearing armor. But again, I don't know how. I wouldn't know how comic accurate that would be. I just don't know. Still a good figure. Old one but good one is the Arkham Knight Red Hood. This is a good figure. This is a very good figure. I have it available. I don't know why I have it available. I don't know why people don't jump on this more. But you know what? It's available. Next, the Riddler from Hush. Now, I don't know about you guys, but it does feel like he had a bunch of Pattersons and just made him smile on the head sculpt and put a hat on it. But this is a good Riddler. The suit is good. Kane is good. Everything is good about it. The head sculpt, the hat. It is from the Hush line. I mean, you see that smile with more teeth. That's what I would have preferred out of that rather than the smirk. But overall, very good Riddler. Had worse. Another old one that I have, and this was actually out of my collection. He is Injustice 2 Superman. Now, I don't know about the head sculpt. It does look game accurate, but I don't know if it was just me that noticed it. Doesn't it look like Tom Welling? All right. Whether it does or doesn't matter. This is an awesome figure. This is one of the best versions of Superman in the comics as well and the video game. Next up, is Eradicator. This is literally, you look at the old Eradicator that first came out, all they did was they actually gave his head skin tone. Because the old one is just all black, a little bit lighter on the blue as well, a little bit more comic accurate. The other one would be more New 52. This is Return of Superman. Amazing figure. I don't know how these are still. How I still have all of this, and I've put it out there on Facebook. I've put it out there on Marketplace, and I haven't. Remember, I trade as well as sell. I'm reasonable. I'm not gouging anything or anything of that nature. But you know, I'm also not going to give it to anybody for free. At least not unless we start getting some followers and subscribers, so we can get some giveaways. And yes, I got stuff I can give away. Now, very unpopular, but John Kent. This is one of the better head sculpts that are out there, useful for a lot of different customs I've seen and stuff like that. Again, I guess it's future state, because it's future state's an oldie. It's John Kent. There's controversy, but it's a really, really good figure. And this is before McFarlane started putting the actual figures on. Actually, he put the figures on the back rather than what he does now, where he puts the covers on the back, and kind of where he got the inspiration for the art. This one is one of my favorite Batmans, except this is Inkei's version, which is Batman Beyond. Inkei is Batman Beyond. I love the blue. There's some accent training. Like, if you notice, the actual suit itself has blue on it. It's basically Batman Beyond, but blue. It has the blue accent on the body, and the chest piece is blue, as well as the Batarang. It's an amazing figure. I mean, if you wanted a twist on him, you get Inkei as Batman Beyond. Love Batman Beyond. A guy that... Here's a figure that was like, oh yeah, we can't wait till this came out. And then all of a sudden I see a lot of it. And then now you can't find any of it, but still not as popular. When that Batman versus Superman Dawn of Justice figure started coming out, this was one of the highly anticipated ones that didn't come out with the original releases. And for whatever reason, there's a lot of. I have two of these. This is actually a new one. Batgirl, DC Classics. This is a knock out of the park. Now, mind you, you will see this right here. You don't see it on this one as much as you see it on this one. That's a gripe. That is, if you pose her this way, that's what you're going to get. Now, the face, amazing. Soft cloth. I believe this one might even be wired, but it looks amazing. Very underrated figure, but again, very available. Also, I have two of these. All right. So, the game plan was clear up the top spot. Clear up the top spot right here. So, now I can show these as I transfer them up. Show these as I transfer them up. And then show these while I transfer them up. I'm actually going to transfer up. I'm actually going to show you some of this other stuff that I have as I take a break for it, because there are some amazing stuff. But let's go ahead and do this the way I planned it and go from there, because this one will actually be pretty easy. First thing is first, Rebirth Superman. Not everybody's super happy with the Frostbite edition. So if you have them open, you're an open box collector, these are amazing. They're GameStop exclusive, and they're 7,600 pieces. I guess that's kind of why they're available. And this is Rebirth Batman, sorry. Oh, I guess I missed who scored for the Bears. Somebody scored a field goal. So let's go ahead and put this up here. Second Frostbite I have is probably one of the most infamous versions of the Joker that everybody hated. There was a sketch version of him, the standard version, now the Frostbite version. The sketch version didn't get a lot of popularity. Neither did This one, it's amazing figure. Again, these Frostbites, you have to open them. These are not like figures that you close. I don't open anything other than Superman, so that's why you don't see that happening. Like that's why these are available. But when I was opening, I had all of them open, and I don't have an open version of. They don't have a Frostbite Superman, so if not, he'd be open. Last but not least on the Frostbite is the Deathstroke. Now this one does have less availability, and it was a 2024 exclusive. It is your standard Deathstroke, but it's the original release of the Deathstroke, but it's the Frostbite edition. Man, this one was good. Again, another one I can't believe is still here because it's just such a good figure. This is one that people hate patinas, man. People just hate patinas. They just do. There's not very, other than Merciless, and there are maybe one other that are really good. Dark Knights of Steel Batman. This one's available. I mean, it's not nothing crazy popular, but it's there. It does have 5,400 pieces of limited edition, a 2024 exclusive to the McFarlane Toy Store. But hey, popped up on Ross. Here's one that caused me hell to get when he first released the Fear Toxin Batman Begins. Man, this one was tough, dude. This one just kicked my butt to get. Finally got two of them just in case, and then I stopped opening, so I've got an extra one. Here comes one that I'm on edge with here. These are gold labels, by the way. Cyborg Superman red label. Now I got a second one. I was hoping for a third because I do open all my Superman stuff. I don't have this version open, and the reason I wanted to have this version open is to, have another Superman. So I got an extra one now. Or he's still available because I'm torn on opening him because of the logo. Now, of course, this is not this is Revenge of the Green Lanterns. This is comic accurate in one of the storylines, but I love the original logo. So that's why a third one was possibly going to be about me getting one and swapping that logo out. Next is Commander Steel. Bam. Commander Steel, a Target exclusive. Really good figure. I mean, it's probably a basic sculpt. Not a lot of people was popular with him. Was able to get, an extra one of him probably through trade or something, helping somebody out. And, here he is. This is one that people are going to be like, oh, man, yes, this is everywhere. Sandman. Sandman is everywhere, but Sandman is amazing. He's one of the few figures. He has his own head sculpt. The body itself with the coat, it's a combination of a few figures. This is an amazing figure, but again, available at Targets, a lot of them. I managed to get a lot of good pricing on them, so I have 4 available. 2, 3, and 4. Yes, 4 available. Don't fucking judge me. I have a problem, as you can see. Now, first up on this end right here, and I'm just going to slide them back as I pull them out, is New 52 Superman. I don't like the non-underwear. I love the classic look, but, I'm open to whatever. It's Superman. The logo is cool. I don't know about the head sculpt. Here's why. Because where is he? He's somewhere around here. Oh, there he is. That looks way too good. This is not a McFarlane. For McFarlane to finally give us a New 52 and look like this. Love the soft cape. It's not horrible, but it could have been better. That's for sure. Here's a line that I loved. I was going to open every single one. I got Superman, so I was happy with it. Here is the Vampire series. Now, I hate that he stopped, and all of them look good. Shazam was just one of those. This one actually, I didn't realize I had 2 of them sitting in my collection because I was going to open 2. Then I started placing everything where it went, and that's how I ended up with this guy. All right, here is Ambush Bug. This is all your fault, Gary. I was gonna leave him, but Gary customizes them and kit bashes them, and he has all types of ambush bugs, heroes as ambush bug collection. So Gary Mills, this is your fault that I have not one but two extra ambush bugs that I would normally leave behind, but I think you're gonna make him one of the most wanted figures in 2026 and end of 2025. So Gary, these two guys are here thanks to you, Gary Mills. Look for him on Facebook, Instagram. I'll tag him if I can. Batman Inc. Now, I love this look right here. This cover right here is amazing. This right here, this has the look of, I would say, Three Jokers Batman, but it's not exactly Three Jokers Batman. It's got a soft cape, so it is really good. That is an amazing cowl. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm not. It's all of you know. I don't like Batman. I'm not a fan of Batman, but it's an amazing cowl. So we're gonna call these intermissions, right? These intermissions are me taking a break from McFarlane, so you guys don't just run away and go check something else out. I mean, by this time we're 16 minutes in, and I've only gone through about 20. I've been through enough figures for 16 minutes. Now we're at 17. So let's go ahead and look at some TMNT stuff. Now, I believe Gary was the one that got me these. I love the Eastmans. I had an extra one of the one I'm going to show you last of these 4-packs. And he had these. So I think it was Shredder and him that we made a deal on. This is amazing. This is very underrated. This is when the only time you could tell them apart was the letter and the weapons. The weapons are how you know who is who. So this is Mikey, and if I'm not mistaken, is that Raph? Gary, who is this? I think that's Donnie. No, it's Leo. Let's find out in the back. Yes, it's Leo. Next is Eastman Unlayered again. I'm not a pro at recording all this stuff, by the way. So if these videos, other than my audio, sucks, oh well. I'll get better at it. I've got the equipment and the space, so you know. So here's Mike. Here's Raph, Donnie, Shredder, and some other guy. I don't know. I don't know who that is. I wish I could tell you I knew who that was. But you know what? What is pretty cool. I think that might be just another version of Shredder. This is cool. Very cool. If you guys don't like these, or if you are into these and you have, I collect Superman, I collect DC Multiverse McFarlane, I will trade any of these for other DC Multiverse McFarlanes. Mind you, this is what happens to most of my non-McFarlane stuff over time. If it doesn't get sold, it goes to my grandkids. They will open them and they will play with them, and then they'll lose all the parts, and then I don't know what happened to it, but at least I got to watch them enjoy it. This is what will happen to everything here eventually if it doesn't. So that's why I don't mind overstocking on stuff and buying stuff, because I don't know what he's gonna like, but he'll figure it out. And I have 4 boys if you count I have 4 boys and a girl. So I'm sorry the girl doesn't get as much. I'll buy her Barbies or whatever it is she likes. But the 4 boys will have plenty to work with if this stuff doesn't sell. I say grandkids. This one's pretty cool. This was last year or the year before's infamous drop at Ross. Very underrated. This is a Loyal Subjects 4-pack. I had the original one when I had 2 of them, the all gray, the ones with actual colors, and both were opened by my grandson. These sculpts are amazing. Look at all those accessories. You wish you got two heads for each one. You actually have two back of the bandanas for each one. You've got multiple sets of weapons, multiple sets of hands. This is just amazing, dude. Very underrated. I don't know about this one yet. I've been torn on these two that I'm about to show you. But I got this one from a good buddy of mine. He's the one that got me into Whatnot and basically turned my collection into what it is today. This is the re-release of Mutating Leo. I was a huge fan of this as a kid. He got this for me. I have it available for trade because I don't know what I'm going to do with it unless I got the other four. So that's why that one's available, but I'm torn on it. And then this one is a gift that I got from somebody. This is NECA, Casey Jones, Eastman and Laird. So, you know, if you're looking to pair up the Eastman and Laird packs with maybe NECA Casey, that's something that is available. It's just an amazing sets that they did. Just underrated. That's all it is. They're underrated. People don't want to pay for it, and I get it, man. People, listen, guys. Nothing in this world is free. So enjoy what you can, and if you like it, buy it. If you don't like it, don't buy it. Honestly, it is what it is. Here's one that I got at Ross. I got a bunch of these, man, and for whatever reason, I didn't realize I still had this guy. So he's available. The Midnight Suns Iron Man. This is actually one of the guys that I was considering doing a giveaway with because at this point in time, it's more than available, and you know, I even forgot he existed. So this might be something that I'd be doing as a giveaway. No, there's no PlayStation in there. That one's already down there. Stop trying to get me to give you a PlayStation empty box. Oh, no sacks on 33 on black quarterback pressures. Who cares about that guy? Go Fins. Here's another one that, I mean, this is the original release. This isn't the re-release. Let me see, where does it say that? I don't know where it says that, but this is the original release of 97 Gambit. I see these guys are regaining popularity. I'm not putting him out there for sale or trade, but the right move comes in, I might just do it. It is what it is. You know, it was just who gave it to me. It was special to me. So I don't know if I want to get rid of it. But again, the right move, I guess they'll consider it appreciative. Here's a good set of four. Now, these are BSTAXN Loyal Subjects figures. I have two of these. If you like the version of the movie Super Shredder, right? And you like that, you will love this. This is why I got like four of these. And don't judge me. One of them was my grandson's. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Again, these guys do amazing with the weaponry, with the sculpts. Comes with the comic as well. Yes, it does come with the comic. I have two of these available. Next is Mikey, Leo, Raph, and Donnie. Let's look at Mikey. What do we got here? Same, I think these are just like, it's basically this right here, but individuals, right? So if you kind of wanted to get the cover books with the comic book and the special edition, this one does have literally exactly the same it does have the same accessories. It's just you'll see the green and the orange. You can tell it's Mikey. This one right here, you're going to go ahead, you're going to open this. You're going to see the green, you're going to see the orange. It has the comic book, same accessories, but you could tell this is Leo. So that orange is blue. Raph. Love these tentacles, by the way, and these covers, man, like very underrated. People, oh, look at that. I actually hadn't opened this one, and that is good. This is very awesome. I don't know how these are as underrated as they are. And here is Donnie. Now, I don't like Don. I don't know why they made Donnie's head a little weird. Oh, why'd you go over there, man? Where are you going? Look at Batman over there checking us out, seeing what we're doing. Oh, never mind. It looks good. See, that is the true definition of Donnie. And these are with the comic books and everything. Now that we've taken a quick break from McFarlane, we're going to put these all back. We're going to go back to the DC Multiverse. I am going to stop at the 30-minute mark and make a second video. Before I do that, I actually might, while I put all this stuff back, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm grabbing everything and putting it back where it goes. There's a method to my madness, so it has to be done correctly. Here is Ambush Bugs. Gary, they're waiting for you, man. I'm telling you, I talked to them, and they're waiting for you. And this is it right here. So, a few things that won't open, even though they're great. But I might be keeping these. I had this Gargoyle. This is Goliath. I had him. I loved this show as a kid. NECA did an amazing job with them. I went to Ross yesterday and I found the entire set except Lexington. This is where you guys come in. Help me find Lexington. All the Ross Con is everywhere. We know what that is. If you don't, you'll find out eventually. But yes, I would like to get Lexington for my collection. If I get them all, I'll probably be, displaying them as well. I don't know where I'll display them because I don't want them in my DC Superman room. But again, I might make an exception for these guys. Here are two wrestlers. Here's main event Jey Uso when he was in the Bloodline with the tag team title. Somebody wants this. If not, it might just end up a giveaway. I'll be honest with you. I'm not I love wrestling. I'm not as you can see, I love wrestling. That is the last two belts Roman Reigns held when he was the champion in this Tribal Chief run before he unified them in order to give that one to Bray Wyatt's family when he passed away, as Bray Wyatt was the original one for that blue belt. Then I've got the Messiah, Seth Rollins, with the belt. I will say this. He is today's modern day best ever. I don't care what you say. He's the Shawn Michaels of today. He's the ultimate performer. If you don't like that, I don't care. What I have to say, damn it. The Bears scored with 8 minutes left, but guess what? It was Colston Loveland. So what that just did to me is I still need DeAndre Swift to score. That sucks. Here's another one. Superpowers Lobo. This is also going to be a giveaway eventually. Black Adam statue will be a giveaway eventually. Here is something that special to me. This is Catwoman. This is from 1991. That is Michelle Pfeiffer from Batman Returns. Special to me. I don't know if I'll be getting rid of her, but she's there. Got some Masterverse stuff I picked up from Ross. I got somebody that I'm supposed to be trading with. Just haven't had the time to get back here. I won't be able. I've actually been traveling for work, so here's one that'll probably be a giveaway as well. DC Direct Joker statue. Got some interest on it. It is posted on my Mercari. By the way, if anybody wants to know my Mercari, you will get it as soon as I see my the name on my Mercari, because I have no idea what it is. As a matter of fact, let me see